The sound of heaven touching earth. The sound of heaven touching earth. Spirit break out. Good morning. Take our walls down. Why are you in my mouth? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Spirit break out. Tear our walls down. Good morning, everybody. So during meditation, sit down, boobies. Sit down. Sit down, boobies. Sit down. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So happy winter solstice. This is the official start of winter in the Northern Hemisphere. Welcome, welcome. I am the Divine Maverick. Winter solstice 2022 will be making its way on the East Coast at about, it's a 4:47 p.m. and a 4:48 p.m. I am partial to that 4:48 p.m. time, but it's good to see all of you here. I am so happy that you guys are here spending a little time with me. Come in the room. I want to talk to you a little bit about what this winter solstice means for you. What does this mean for me? What does it even mean? What is the winter solstice? I will say, do your research, but a lot of the things that we actually do, comes from paganism and different beliefs of. Why are you on me? Sit down. I'm sorry. For some reason, I don't know if she protected me. Sit, you guys got to sit. I'm streaming now. Okay, thanks so much. Thanks for your love. I love you back. All right, y'all. So anyway, sit down, sit. So anyway, what was I saying? Yes. So a lot of things we do, like put up Christmas trees or give gifts, and like I said, do your own research. But this is a very magical time. In a nutshell, this is a very magical time. But if beloved's kitchen witch, if you are not too busy, or Barbara's here. Okay, never mind, beloved. You keep doing what you're doing. But Barbara, could you just find me the scripture with Joshua and the sun standing still? I meant to pull that before I got on, but I was still getting downloads. So it's just Google Joshua and sun stand still or something like that. I need that passage because I need to go there and to illustrate a point. But I want to talk to you about what the winter solstice means for you. Tonight, I will be, if you see it posted, as of this moment, I will still be doing a winter solstice meditation, a meditation for the shift or the change of seasons. Yeah, baby, it's cold outside, especially here in the East Coast. I'll watch the chat for that. I'll watch the chat. Good evening. Good evening. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, I feel like my armor bearers are trying to figure out who's gonna give me the script. Give me the scripture. No, but so I was watching a video from 5 years ago that came in my feed. Thank you. Did you send it to me? Yes, send it, Rosha. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Joshua 10:13. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be 10:13? Y'all, if y'all can, you don't have to go with me, but you can if you want to. I want to just show it to you. I want to point out something. I need to read it again. Hold on. Ahead in a second, everybody. People are still coming in the room, so we're good. We're good. Welcome to all of you that are coming in the room. Okay, why can't I? Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. So in my meditation time today, guys, there were so many songs coming through. And what was interesting is I simply asked to hear, Siri, give me a song. And the first song that played was Israel, Friend of God. So good. And after that, I don't remember what happened after that. I just went a lot of places and it was so cool. So we're going to see what the solstice means for you. So in a nutshell, let me just say this. I have Joshua 10 up because I want to point out something to you guys. This whole winter solstice, like nothing is new under the sun, right? We all know that. But I'm just laying the framework. If you are new here, welcome. The messages are channeled. I start talking. Anything I do and say once you get on the stream is a message. So if it feels real good to you, you can either super chat me. I'll take that. Thank you. I appreciate you. Or you can put in the chat whatever I say. That's the chat. that's your energetic exchange, and it feels real good to both of us. It's that energy really flowing. So those of you who ride with me and rock with me for a little bit, y'all been here a few times. Thank you so much for being here. I am loving you guys. Hi, Divine Supreme, the real Curtis. How you doing? Bless you. For some reason, Spirit told me to look at your comments. So welcome. How are you doing? I'm just going to take this deck. I don't know why you guys, but Divine Supreme just caught my eye. I know I'm in Joshua 10, but let me do this right quick. Because I'm going to pull Divine Supreme a card. The real Curtis, here's your card. Justice. All right. It's going to get a lot better, and it's going to become way more fair. Wayfair is another name I'm hearing. You might want to buy you something nice from Wayfair, or you might be getting a gift coming from Wayfair. All right. From a Libra. If you are a Libra, Divine Supreme, welcome. But there is justice coming. It's going to get way fair is what I keep hearing. All right. Welcome. All right. So the Justice card. I love the Justice card because it is about karma, and it is about cycles, and it is about life lessons. And that is a perfect segue to what I'm going to say. So in a nutshell, in Joshua 10, on the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel, I'm in Joshua 10:12. Monday, I went back. Listen, I'm sorry. I just looked back, and it said, after an all-night march from Gilgal, Joshua took them by surprise. I'm not going to even touch that right now, because I'm going to talk about this long night and these short days and the return of the Mack and the sun and what all this even means to you. But let me just go to verse 12 in Joshua 10. It says, on the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel, Joshua said to the Lord in the presence of Israel, sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the valley of Ajalon. Ishama, I think I said that wrong. So the sun stood still and the moon stopped till the nation avenged itself on its enemies. And this is written in the book of Jashar. All right. Those are the lost chronicles of the Bible. Everything is not in the Bible. All the wonderful, magical things that the people did, like Jesus, because greater works, like Yeshua, greater works we are going to do. But anyway, a lot of the books are missing in the Bible, but the altogether, the Gutenberg Bible is located somewhere over in Europe. But that's an altogether Bible. But anyway, the point is, the winter solstice is all about the return of the sun. The sun represents masculine energy. I'm reviewing for some and letting others know, pulling your coat to this, because one of the things my son sent to me, that's how the Return of the Mack got in the title, was a scene with Goldie. If you've seen the classic black exploitation movie flick, The Mack, Max Julian, shout out, right? Then you know what I'm talking about. But my son sent me a snippet from that movie where the woman chooses, or the prostitute chooses her pimp. She chooses Goldie over another pimp. So in other words, she made a choice, and that's code. If she chooses another, then there's no more beef. So I say that to say, when we talk about what does this winter solstice mean to you, it means you made your choice. Like right now, and all of this year leading up from about June for the summer solstice till about now. So let's go back to the last 6 months. Okay. Did I just spit? Go back to the last 6 months. Do that. All right. Let's do it. Okay. So now we're all tracking. Say, somebody put, go back to June. Put that in the chat. Go back to June. Go back to June. Happy holidays to everybody. Go back to June. All right. So now we have a frame of reference. Whatever you were going through in June, whatever was happening with you in June, whatever you initiated, whatever you started, whatever you were thinking about, June, July, August, September. We had a mantra that says September, October, November, December. These are the months I'm going to remember. September, October, November, December. These are the months I'm going to remember. September, October, November, December. These are the months I'm going to remember. If you got that mantra and you've been saying that mantra, put a red heart or a yellow heart or some kind of, lovey thing in the chat so people can see it and see that this is what we say it is. Put that in the chat, please. Talking about the sun standing still. Okay. And so now you just say, are you saying December, 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 December? This is the month I'm going to remember. December, 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 December. This is the month I'm going to remember. Because we saw that on many levels. Now tell me also, am I lying? Am I lying when I say that these September, October, November, December, but it started in June, these last few months have been amazing for you. These last few months have been amazing for you. You've probably been fighting a lot of enemies. Okay, you probably had to go into enemy territory to pull some of your stuff back, to pull some of your self-respect back, your decency back, your kindness. You had to pull some things back, and you had to go into enemy territory. And it seemed as if the warfare would never cease, but then you realize there was a grace that came with your battles. All right, so now that we have all this, Joshua understands that he can defeat his enemies because several times Joshua has depended on God. Joshua has depended on a higher source to guide and protect him. Because even we find in the scripture, it talks about the character of Joshua being an excellent spirit, like his boy Caleb. Okay, because you have somebody, and if you don't have somebody, you have somebody that is going to be coming alongside you soon that gets you, I mean, in the spiritual realm. You know what I mean? And I mean, in addition to, not in place of your divine counterpart, but in addition to. See, this choice that I was talking about, this choice that I alluded to earlier, the choice that you are making and have made depends on you understanding that you don't have to lose something in order to gain something. There is a time for that, but you've been through that time. You've been through that. Somebody listen, I need you to put this in the chat. I've been through that time. Shama. I've been through that time. I've been through that time. I've been through that time. I know it feels kind of churchy this morning, but when they started playing praise music to me, I knew where I was going with this. I knew how it needed to be served up today. So because I want you to understand that there were things that you used to do maybe in the church. There were some things that you used to do when you worked at the club. There were some things you used to do when you were intern at the IRS or with the social services department. There were some things that you used to do that you think that it won't go with your new, right? The new you. But I'm telling you, you don't have to choose between two things anymore. Not at this place, not because you've been through that time. Right now, you're in a time where the sun is going to stand still for you. What I mean by that is the sun is going to shine on you until you get done what you need to get done. It sounds a lot like you're never going to run out of daylight. It sounds a little bit like you're never going to run out of time to get finished with every project that you want to finish. If it's in your heart to complete, you're going to have the sunlight to do it. You're going to have the sunlight to do it. You're going to have the sun shining. In other words, blessing. In other words, extravagance. In other words, opulence. In other words, resources. In other words, assistance. In other words, divine help. In other words, divine intervention. In other words, exceptions being made. In other words, it's on a curve. There's no more trouble with the curve. You've learned how to lean in to circumstances so you can make that transition a lot smoother. I'm talking about Joshua asking God, or just merely, now watch this. I don't even want to point out the fact that the scripture says that Joshua spoke to the Lord and said, son, I don't rebo sanda ba. I don't reba sita ba. I can resanda boshe ronda basika robo sanda de behaye tona masa ra ishe robo sa ra rebo shata ra reba ra reba ra rebo sata eke robo sha. See, I'm shaking up some sensibilities right now because that's what 2022 has been for you. And this winter solstice, what it means for you is you have a whole new set of beliefs and you are not afraid to live that out now. You're not afraid to live out loud. You're not afraid to let your light shine. You're learning how to integrate and incorporate everything on every timeline because now you realize no time was wasted. The only thing that was wasted was the energy that you put into believing a lie about yourself. But when you learn the truth, in the chat, please, I learned the truth. When I learned the truth, Robo sandia tu masia tanu. Robobo ishendele krobo sambe de di asheando korobosai. Reba babo se robo korobasai aba. I just saw the phrase that says, on the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel. On the day that the Lord gave, see, I wasn't trying to go here, but I guess we will go here. You about to get a new meaning to shadow boxing. You about to get a new meaning to shadow boxing. What does shadow boxing mean? Do y'all know what it is? It's like you're fighting an invisible opponent. You're honing your skills right now. That's what they're showing me. They're showing me Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You can't hit what you can't see. So shadow boxing is preparing for that opponent that will eventually show up. What you didn't understand was the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel. Come on, real Hebrews. Real Hebrews. Oh wow. The battle was, it was always, there was a fix on. There was a fix on. They just showed me Uptown Saturday night. With Jimmy Walker was in that movie, Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby. I believe that's what it's called, Uptown Saturday Night. They hypnotized this Reba. Anyway, there was a fix to the fight. Somebody put that in the chat. There was a fix on. There was a fix on. But anyway, this battle, there was a fix on. You were never going to lose this. You were shadow boxing. You see it the other way now? Shadow. Rosti batala. Shadow. Rebo setalaba. Shadow. That's why it's called a shadow. You can't even see a shadow unless a light is shining. That's why Joshua said, let that sun stand still for a minute. That's why Joshua said, hold it right there. Give me a light. I'm fighting an enemy I can't see. It's hidden in the shadow. And sun, sand, stand still right there. Sand, I say it's sand, sands of time. Sun, stand still. And the sun shine, or it's shown. Yeah, that the sun shine for until until the mission was complete, until the victory was secured. Even though the victory was already secured, they just needed to go through the motions. Hey, Sha, put this in the chat. I'm going through the motions. 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 About 7 of y'all need to say, I'm going through emotions. I'm going through emotions. About 14 of y'all need to say, I'm going through he motions. He motions. He motion. If that's you, that's just you, because you're healing your divine masculine template. You're healing your divine masculine template, the template within you. When yours heals, your divine masculine in 3D will heal. Se lo robo. Rebebianzo tolo hosha. Ribo rabari tilemon so roko ribo siente adbiash. Rosimande kasha lo roto rabalisha. Robo, Beloved's Kitchen said, I'm just going through. Yes, y'all. And you don't stop. Sorry, you guys. I told you I binge watched The Get Down on Netflix. My goodness, that's a good show. And The Memories. So it says in verse 13, the sun stopped in the middle of the sky and delayed going down about a full day. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm hearing the song. Imagine. But can you imagine having sunshine all day long? The sun never goes down. There's never a night. There's never darkness. Can you imagine that? Well, it happened. And another thing it happened. And what does that mean for you? That means you can live a life where the sun never goes away, where you always see daylight, where you always are surrounded by light, and you do not experience the darkness. And even if you do experience what we call darkness, you don't see it as darkness because you are so used to the sun, so familiar, so attached, so comfortable in the sunshine. You don't feel or experience darkness the way darkness can affect other people. That's the life we're talking about. That's the life we're talking about. The kind of life where you command the heavens and the earth. That's sovereignty. That's kingdom. That's queendom. That's sovereignty. That's power. That's authority in the earth, because you understand the authority you have above, meaning your higher self. Your divine self is constantly in communication with you. Will you trust it? That's what this winter solstice means. Some of you are coming to a breaking point or a turning point right where you are in your journey. In your journey, you're coming to a bit of a turning point. Am I going to trust myself above all others, above all things? Am I going to do this? Am I going to pack these bags up? Am I going to put in the lease? Am I going to make the phone call and break this or start that? You are at a crossroad. You are at that's the sweetest spot there, where you have come too far to go back. And some of you have to go back in your past so you can go further in your future. There's some things that need to be tidied up in the past. You're putting a bow on it. You're sealing it up. You're taping the boxes up and stacking them up. You're finding the storage for them or throwing it away, discarding everything. But whatever you're doing, you might have to go back in order for you to go farther, because you can go no further from this point. So as you go into 2023, let this winter solstice be the moment that you say, all right, I will go and deal with the stuff, like Beloved's Kitchen Witch said, I'm going through. So like Joshua, he needed a little more light to rout his enemies, to root up some things in the land that needed to go. He needed to stand his ground, and he wanted to have light to do it. And it happened because he did not doubt that he was protected and supported. You have the very same thing. Your divine masculine inside of you wants you to understand that he is ready to trust what you think, what you say, that is coming from your intuition, that is coming from your heart. Your divine masculine wants you to know that he is ready to launch out at any way you tell him to go, whatever it is that you need for him to do, because you know that this is the very next best thing for you. As a divine feminine, as the creatrix, as the mother, the mothering energy, this will be a good thing for us. This will be a good thing for other people. This will allow us to be a blessing, more of a blessing than we already are. Your divine masculine wants you to know that he is ready to trust what you say. That is what this winter solstice is about. This is the return of the Mack. This is the return of someone who knows what they want. I just saw the King of Wands. Sagittarius, I just saw the King of Wands. This is somebody that is ready to follow passions, their passion. And for some of you, if this is a relationship for you, you are their passion. If this is not a relationship, this is you following your heart, saying we should do this next best thing because it flames our passion. It stokes our passion. It fuels our desire. This is a good thing for us. We can get a lot of things done doing this next thing. This will be the next stone that we need to overturn. This will be the next stepping stone. This will be the place where we blossom. Is where we're going to be planted so that we can bloom later in the spring. You see what I'm saying? This is where you are. But either way, the masculine energy, the sun, the winter solstice is when the sun shines the brightest. It begins to come out of diminishing and it begins to wax stronger. And it does that all the way up until June 21st, when it shines the longest day of the year. And then it begins its decline into the fall. It's in cycles. It ebbs and flows. But the exciting thing for you is the sun, the masculine energy, that fire, ambition, confidence, perseverance, willpower, defiance, rebellion, strength, security, clarity, revelation, epiphanies, realizations, pursuits, chasing with vim and vigor and fervor, fervency, zealotry. These are the things that are coming to dwell in your house. These are the things that are coming to shine a light while you rout the rest of your enemies, while you clear out the rest of your space. You have enough time to get everything done that you want to get done. That is the overarching message that I want to leave you with. That is the overarching message of what I wanted to leave you with. You have enough time. Relax. Well, watch this. Relax and get to work. Watch this. I need you to put that in the chat because we just said something right there. Put relax and get to work. Did somebody see that? Did you just catch that? Did you see it? Relax and get to work. Relax and get to work. Hey, Shandobo Sata. Relax and get to work. You know what that means? That means I'm going to do what I love doing now. I'm going to do what I love doing now. Some of y'all need to put in, I'm only going to do what I love to do now. Reba, that is what the winter solstice means to you. The sun, the masculine energy is daddy's home. Remandi that might be the name of the meditation tonight. Daddy's home. I'm only going to do what I love to do. I'm only going to do what I desire to do. I'm only going to pursue my passions. I'm only going to pursue my interests. I'm no longer going to waste my energy on things that I do not love or do not adore. Or do not love or do not adore me. I'm no longer going to waste my energy. I'm no longer going to put my energy there. All of these things. This is what the winter solstice means. Every year, and you get every cycle to do this. Every cycle. It doesn't matter if things are like they're winding down to a close. When the seasons shift, there's always when there's a change, a shift in the earth. You better believe that we as a collective are shifting. What are you shifting into? What have you shifted into? What does 2022? What did it bring for you? What did it bring to you? What did it birth within you? Because now is the time that you're going to see the fruits of what was going on from June until now. Those are the gateways. Those are the gateways. There's one here and there's one here. It's showing 9:30 on my clock. It's showing 9:30 on my clock. Page of coins. New beginnings, transformation. Just take one. Every journey begins with a single step. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I'm going to get off, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Last one, Seven of Swords. Stop fooling yourself. Stop fooling yourself and don't believe any lies about yourself. Don't believe any lies from the shadows. Don't believe any lies from the shadows. Ask the sun to stand still so that you can see yourself. Ask the sun to stand still so that you can see. One more. Nine of coins. You have abundance all around you. You have abundance within you. You don't really need any assistance. All you need is to continue to believe in yourself. Continue to believe that you can do it. Continue to believe and trust yourself. Trust the divine support that you and divine information that you receive. Nine of coins. This is who you are. Nine of coins, you will always be self-sufficient. You will always be self-sufficient. You will be the lender and not the borrower. This is a temporary circumstance. You are moving and changing. Nine of Pentacles. Some of you are here and some of you know you're supposed to be here. And it's happening because the card came out to let you know you are in alignment. You are in alignment. Just believe. Just believe. Ask the sun to stand still so you can see what's lurking in the shadows. Ask the sun to stand still. Give me a minute. You have time. You have don't fool yourself. Don't lie to yourself and don't be lied to. There's enough time for everything under the sun. Time, that's why time doesn't wait on any man. That's why they say that time waits on no man. You don't know them. It doesn't have to. Time is whatever you say it is. It happens whenever you are aware that it needs to be happening. Isn't that beautiful? That's how you never miss anything. When you become aware of a thing, that is when it becomes real. That is when it manifests. When you become aware of a need, from that moment, spirit begins to orchestrate the events that lead up to you holding, touching, tasting, smelling, being with the thing, having the thing, having the thing, having the thing, having the thing. From the moment you are aware that you want this or need this, it'll make you happy, it'll make you better. That's why that scripture says God will withhold no good thing. If this improves you, why on earth would it be held back from you? That would be a cruel joke and a sinister game, wouldn't it? That's not what this is. Sun stands still. Winter solstice is about the return of the masculine energy to his throne. And he shines brighter and brighter each day. This is the longest night of the year. It's at both extremes. It's extremes. This is the longest night of the year, but it's the brightest night of the year. And it happens at the end. The masculine energy comes when we get to the end of ourselves. Healed masculine energy, divine masculine energy comes when we get to the end of our ego, and then it steps in and it does what a masculine energy does, handles its business, takes care of business, protects, provides, leads, directs, seizes the moment. That is what happens when we come to the end of ourselves. Masculine. The king rises. When the queen has spoken. All right, you guys. I love you. Happy winter solstice. I hope to see you guys later for a nice meditation on this. Two of Wands. That's a nice comment, beloved. The true fight is learning to let go of the illusions of time. Yeah. Love you too. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Planning on writing some things for you guys. So Maverick seekers, I'll probably give something nice to you, or we'll get together. I'll see y'all before the holidays like really get full swing. I'll see you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Barbara, for getting me that scripture, and all my moderators and everybody that's going to be watching this video. This is good groceries. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you. Love you too, Marie. Aussi. I shut my calendar down for now, so just for now. Give me a moment. I might do a pop-up, but I don't know. All right, babies. Bye.